Well, howdy, 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 everybody. Teresa here, just me and the critters. I need to recoup. Normally, when Brad's off, our weekend consists of Sunday and Monday. And usually, by the time that Brad goes back to work, I'm like, I need to rest. Because I tend to get up really early because he's home, even though I stay up late. I know this hair, and I just need a curling iron. But, I'm going to look. In fact, I'm going to pause this. Be right back. Okay, sorry, I'm back. While I was thinking about it, I thought I'll go over to Amazon and look. And I put one on my wish list just so I know where it is. And then when Brad gets paid, in a couple of days, I'll get it. Thursday, I think. Thursday gets paid. It was under $8, so free shipping. So I think it's a 3/4 inch barrel. The only thing I wanted specifically for a curling iron was an automatic shut off. So if you accidentally left it after so many minutes, it will shut itself off. So got that. Or got it narrowed down. So I know, isn't that silly? I cannot find my curling iron. It was old anyway. But I cannot find my one curling iron. I gave everything else I had to my granddaughter. I had 2 sets of hot rollers. One was new. And I had multiple curling irons, of course, of all different sizes, because I used to be a cosmetologist. Licensed. I'm not licensed, obviously, because now I'm in Florida, and that was for Wyoming. But anyway, and I had just one blow dryer. Yeah, and I have that. So, and I kept one curling iron. So, yeah. Then I need to get one of those round brushes, so when you're blow drying your hair, you can do your curls and stuff too. So I'll get that probably from Dollar Tree payday. So I know, dilemma, but I got to start doing something because, this looks really rougher than normal because I was out in the rain. Missy's gotten old enough now, poor little thing, that she's having a lot of trouble with her hind legs. They would just kind of go out from underneath her at times. And what I've noticed was she's been kind of falling down the stairs, front and back. So now we lift her and we carry her down the steps because Brad hadn't had time to build the ramp for her. And then we carry her back up. A lot of times she can go back up. It's just going down and stuff. And I've noticed that seems to make it better for her. She doesn't seem to be in any pain, but you guys all know that dogs do not show pain until it's so severe, But I've noticed just that reduction seems to make her walk better in the house. So I was outside anyway. It was really raining, and I'm standing there at the bottom of the steps waiting for her to get done doing her business because the steps were slick enough, and she was feeling tired enough. She was just unsteady enough. I carried her back up the steps too. So you do what you have to do for your babies. I know my friend Peggy would understand that. Hi, Peggy. So anyway, today is reading comments. I was gonna do the weather real quick. I got multiple windows open here. It's cooler out. It is 78 degrees. Feels like 85. The high will be 81. The low will be 75. 50% chance of rain, which it's already been doing, and we're due to get more. Humidity is 91%. Oh, it's 80% chance of rain today. Yeah. Wind is 9 miles from southwest. Air quality is good at 36. Sunrise is at 6:47. Sunset at 8:39. So, before I get reading comments, I cleaned house late last night. You guys know I love to clean house late at night. I really do. I don't know why I never thought about doing that years ago when my kids were, when I was raising, when the kids were at home. But I always would do it first thing in the morning as soon as they went to school and stuff. But I could have done it. Well, I guess you think in an apartment and stuff, you think, well, you don't want to wake anybody up. And the way this trailer is situated with the bedroom being, way in the back and everything else up here, he doesn't hear anything. I wouldn't do laundry late at night because that would probably maybe wake him up. But, yeah. So, yeah, I cleaned house and did a bunch of stuff and rearranged a few things, and I always love it because then you get up the next day, everything's spick and span and shiny, and I didn't go in and paint. I did finish another hat, but I'll show you guys all the hats I've gotten done this week tomorrow. So let's start reading comments. Okay, first one is Maintaining Michelle. Yay, your cart came in, so happy. You love it. EXO. And her and her husband are the wonderful people, wonderful friends that gifted me that colored cart. I love that cart. I cannot tell you guys how much I love that cart. It is perfect for your art room. It's 10 drawers. They're shallow drawers. I lay all my paints for my airbrush down and I just pull open the drawers. They're all right there. You can see them all wonderfully. Then I have other drawers for acrylic pours, like my gloves, all my different, so many different art tools and stuff. It is just wonderful. I absolutely love it. What a space saver. What a wonderful gift. And thank you again so much, Michelle. Lynn N said, wow, Teresa, I have always liked those colorful carts. We all know you are a terrific human. That's why we send you gifts. XOXO. Oh, thank you. That is so, so very nice of you to say. And yes, if you ever see a need for those carts, I could see what would be so handy for whatever kind of craft you do. Or even if you were, depending on what kind of cooking you do and stuff. I certainly could lay down spices in those drawers and pull them open. But yeah, I love it. I love that sock comment. Thank you. I see a fabulous artwork of yours behind you. Oh, thank you. Yeah. See, on one wall we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 pieces, and then we have 3 other pieces out here. Oh, 4. So total of 12 out here in this room. Might as well, enjoy it, right? Carol Caps, you're welcome. You both enjoy. Thank you so much. Yeah. That was just, it was so very, very kind of you, and that coffee, we had the chocolate cappuccino coffee yesterday. We brewed a pot, our first pot from that bag, and it's very, very good. Love the caramel too. And then, also Maintain Michelle has sent us, can't remember which one it was. I'd have to go look, but it was really good too. Rebecca Miller, double hearts, and give a heart back. Malwick said, how sad, my condolences to Queen Bee. I remember witnessing the fun conversations the 4 of you had here in comment. Yes, yeah. She's doing the best she can. Everybody grieves in their own way. And I just talked with her a little bit ago and stuff, and, that's all you can do. When they need space, you give them space. You just let them know, hey, I'm here for you in whatever facility you need. So that's all we can do. Linda, crazy for yarn. Good gifts, great gifts, good friends, and this is me. Oh, not a boy. Well, you didn't have long hair like you. I love comment night, and of course, love surprises in the mail. It's always like Christmas. I love how just, how grateful she is for everything that she gets sent. I tell you what, one of my very favorite gifts that Linda has ever sent me is about sisters, and it's this little brick thing. I'll go get it here in just a second. Like, I'm gonna go get it to show you guys. Okay, I went and got it. Linda sent me this. Linda Crazy for Yarn sent me this as a Christmas present. Giggle Sisters. Now, and it says different stuff on each side. And put a tea light there. But this came, her sister gave this to her. Her sister is passed now. And then Linda gave it to me. And I cherish this. This is one of the very favorite things. Give it to me as a Christmas gift because of the history behind it. And because, you know, I always wanted to have a sister, and she is very much like my sister. And, you know, I learned so much from her, and she's just a wonderful person all the way around. And then I found, this was from, I had one of the little waterfall, you know, that you go, a tabletop waterfall thing, and it burned out, but I kept this that was just like it, and it fits perfectly in here. Yeah. So, yeah, that's my favorite thing from Linda. And I usually have it right over there where I do a lot of loom knitting. So, let's go back to the comments. Okay. Awesome Happy Mail. Thank you, Angie. That's what Angie Lupa's life wrote. And Rebecca Miller, double hearts. Heart again. RR said, thanks for the memories. I quit looking at the kitty, lol. Just with listening. This has forever changed my life. Not sure how I will be able to stand without my rock. And again, you know, all my love and respect go out to you, and you know, whatever you need, you know, I'm there. And you know, you set the tone on how you want to grieve, and you want to handle this. Don't let anybody else tell you, and I know you won't. You know, and I love you. And lazy Linda Crazy for Yard also put down below the comment, are thinking of you often. And Queen Bee, Linda's the one I was telling you about that lost her soulmate. You know, I call him her husband, because that's how they lived and stuff, and that's how they loved each other, you know, just with all their hearts. He is the one that just unexpectedly passed away from a heart attack right there at home with her. You know, she was right there and stuff. So, you know, she very much understands, and very much understands as much as because nobody's two situations are the same, how much it totally changes your life. You know, totally not prepared for it stuff. You know, it's totally changed her. She's had to move in with her daughter, and now she's on a list waiting for an apartment and stuff. And, you know, she ended up, you know, I'll tell you more about it next time I talk to you. I don't want to do all her personal business out here. Carol Cap says a bed jacket is the perfect gift for her. Hugs and prayers. Thank you. Yeah, we sent her 2 of them that were identical, and I know that our niece is staying at the house, kind of getting the house ready and stuff, and she's going to take that up. Her birthday's actually tomorrow and stuff, so yeah, I think that'll be great. She's going to put the name on the inside and stuff, so. Linda Crazy Fiona said the hats are do cute. And then, of course, Brad has to put right below it, do cute. Yeah, you can go ahead and hurt him, Linda. Carol Caps, the couch looks really nice, and Charlie says, thank you. Yeah, he does. He's laying on it right now. Aren't you, Charlie? Are you laying on the couch being a big dog? I know I love you. Take up half the couch. Gloria Hollins Siege said, congratulations on the couch. Very nice. My whole house has been decorated with garage sale and thrift store stuff. No shame. We are just the wiser people. Makes the money stretch longer and still make your house a home. That's right. And then you have all these wonderful stories because you had to search long and hard and in different places for your furniture. And so, yeah, it gives you more character. I mean, I say, whatever makes a person happy. Some people love brand new furniture, and there's nothing wrong with that. Some people like the thrift stores and stuff. There's nothing wrong with that. So, but yeah, we like the couch. Kim Dahobro said, great video, thank you. And I'm sorry if I butchered your name. I know I probably did. Rebecca Miller did. Couple giggle face and double hearts. Giggle face must be the kids. Linda Crazy Yarn, it's a great couch for Charlie Ann, and you know it's great if your dogs love it. Oh yeah, him love it. Him love it so much, huh, Charlie? He's like, Mom, leave me alone. Marnie Casey says, oh yes, Charlie says, and a smiley face, we rarely buy new furniture. In fact, our couches don't match. We keep a sheet over both because our pups love them. Back to story time. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I always keep a folded blanket tucked in. And I just use a blanket because it's soft and stuff. Tucked in, and that way I take it off, every couple weeks and put a new one on. And that way, yeah. Let's see. Oh, a lot. Marcy, 64. I've been wondering how you've been doing, girl. So been watching, not doing much on comments between Frank getting trapped on our elevator and then another time it fell and I thought it broke his hip. I think she meant hip. It ended up with a rough hematoma. His arm got cut open. Oh my goodness. I have been dealing with a tooth problem. Got it pulled over 3 weeks ago, and after much pain, I went in and the dentist had to reopen my gum and remove some bone and restitch it. And I'm praying it heals. Hugs. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear all this. I hope that things get better. Marcy 64. Lynn B said, Marcy 64. Oh, dear Marcy, I've been thinking about you, hubby, and family. Hope you're doing better. Praise to you, Frank, family, and hugs. God bless. And I diddle that. Marcy said, Lynn B, hi, Lynn. I have been meaning to write you and update you. I have been on pain meds for the stupid tooth. My husband falling on the elevator almost gave me a heart attack. I can't believe he didn't break his hip. It's a miracle he is doing much better and has been taking care of me on Wednesday when I got that bone removed. I was in so much pain, it was unreal, but doing much better today. I hope all is well with you and your family. Hugs and more hugs. It's so good to hear from you, Marcy. I have been wondering about you too, and I'm sure a lot of other people have been too, but I didn't know with summer too if maybe you were just very busy. And, I'll be praying for you. Linda Crazy Fiance, glad you're feeling better and much memory. Love you. Love you too. Margaret Witt said, you can put a small amount of coconut oil in the top of the wax warmer, then add a few drops of your favorite essential oil. When you can't smell anything, just top it off with more of your favorite oil. The tarts you used may not have had much oil to give a rich scent. That's what I figure. Like I said, I used to have a small candle making business, and I made highly scented wax tarts and candles, and I mean, this just didn't have much of a scent throw at all. But I would not. I know about paraffin wax and soy wax, so I don't really know about carrier oils. And when she said this, like, oh yeah, that's right. So thank you so much for telling me that. I definitely will be using that. I do have coconut oil, and I do have a few essential oils. I need to get some more, but all in due time. I'm thinking about getting one of those oil diffusers. I wanted one for a while, but I didn't get one. in the RV because my friend maintaining Michelle cautioned me that for some it can be harmful for some cats, and we were in such a tight knit area. It would be fine here in this open. This is a very open. These two rooms, the kitchen and front room, so it would be fine here. So I'm thinking about getting an oil diffuser down the road. But thank you so much. Cindy King said, Froggy is stealing your show. We'll look forward to hearing from him tomorrow. You know what? It would just have one day. Yeah. It was even that night when I tried to tell Brad about it. He was gone. He left. But you guys heard him croak. Crochet Comfort said, attitude of gratitude. Ziegler. I like that. I like that a lot. Thank you. Then Lynn Ann said, ha ha ha, your face when the froggy chirps. Yeah. It was kind of freaking me out. And Lynn Ann also said, you are one of the most humble and lovely people I've got to know via YouTube. Thank you. And I think you're just absolutely wonderful too. Wackadoodle Free Zone. She's the one I was saying hi to. Her name is Peggy. If any of you guys watching this video want to go back on this comment, it was 2 days ago, or type in Wackadoodle Free Zone. If I remember, I'll try to link her on this video. She is restarting her channel, and she's been through quite a journey. I'm not going to tell you all of her journey because that's hers, and that's not, it's not my story to tell. But she's a wonderful lady, and I think you really would enjoy her. She does cooking videos, and she does just normal chit-chat videos about stuff. So, guys, go over and show her some love, So, it's Wacka, WACKA, and then Doodle Free Zone. All one word. The whole thing. So, show her some love. And she says, sorry to hear that you were not feeling well. Hope that you are all feeling better now. I had that whole sore throat for a day, and my sinuses went nuts for a few days last week where I took some over-the-counter meds. It's cool there compared to here in PA, where it is 92, 94 daily for the last week or so. Breakfast for dinner is my favorite with the family. I get lots of time home alone with just the puppers and to clean the house. That bread sounds great, but my family will not like it. As you know, I have a brain tumor. I'm blessed to have my bestie here with me now. Hugs, XO. Yeah, she's a fabulous lady. Let's see. Rebecca Miller said, I'm glad you're feeling better. I'm the same way with bananas. Green is too acidic, starchy, and gives me awful indigestion, but too brown and the texture is too off for me. You said it. I love your stories. Talking about bowling alleys, I can just hear the sound of the ball hitting the pin. My mom was on a bowling team growing up, and I spent a lot of time, especially during the summer. We always got Taco Bell afterwards, and I loved it because I got to get those twisty cinnamon type treats. Oh, I love those things. Yeah. Please video y'all looking for that frog. We can't find him. Also, the eucalyptus wax melts that you use that you don't like, which ones do you like? This was a private seller, these soy wax melts that just didn't have much centro. I like the Better Homes and Garden. I've never tried the Yankee. Those are pretty expensive. Scentsy makes some. I'm not sure how they are. But yeah, like the Better Homes and Garden, and I'm not sure who else makes them. Just whatever you find at the store, Yeah, because I use the eucalyptus wax melt whenever I have a really bad headache or whenever I have any kind of congestion, and I tell you what, it just breaks it all up and it goes away. So, yeah. I hearted all that. Angie Lupus Life says, been super hot here lately. Angel is so cute. Glad you're feeling better. Thank you, sweetie. I just haven't been on YouTube much. Irene W620 said, KitchenAid mixer, wow, nice. Thank you. I love my KitchenAid mixer. This was back when Brad was making more money. Sometimes, selling vehicles, selling cars, and even with that, I really debated for a really, really, really long time on whether or not to get it. I've been wanting a KitchenAid mixer, a stand mixer for longest time. And I'm glad we saved and got it. I do want to, and that's another thing I'm put on my wish list so I remember to look for it later is like the grinder attachment, because we like to make our own sausage and stuff. And then they have some other attachments like the pasta and stuff, which would be nice. But yeah, I really love my KitchenAid. It's really, really worth it. I use it once or twice a week at least. Linda Crazy for Yarn said, looks good. If I was going to have a drink, I would pick Captain with Dr. Pepper. That sounds good. I'm not much of a whiskey or rum mixed drink person. Like my more once in a while. I like a daiquiri, frozen daiquiri once in a while, but just like a little one. But I just don't really usually ever, but I did like hot damn with Dr. Pepper. That was really good, but I just been really cautious. Malwich said, sounds yummy. Has Brad ever made malasadas? No, Brad has never made malasadas. I've made malasadas. His mom picked me out of everybody, and he has 3 sisters, to share the family recipe of the malasadas that came from Hawaii. Came from her family in Hawaii. And then she came over and I made malasadas, and it was a really nice day. It was, one of his sisters was over, or no, 2 of his sisters were over. The other one lived out of town at that time, and his mom was there and stuff, and I was making a whole crap ton of malasadas. And I told Brad the other day that I'll have to get the recipe out and make the malasadas again, because, he's kind of going through some stuff with his mom getting worse and stuff, and so kind of makes him feel better at some of the family recipes. So. And Rebecca Miller said, why have I never thought to spray the paddle on my mixer? Genius. It really does help. Also, if you spray your measuring cups with Pam, or put oil on them if you want, just rub oil, and your measuring spoon and like the inside of your bowl, it really, really helps. Especially, if you spray your measuring cups and you're measuring out anything like, let's say, maybe peanut butter, it just comes out beautifully. Carol Cap says, that looks great. Thank you. Susan Moorfield says, thanks for sharing. It looks good, Bradman. Thank you. Angie Lupus Life gave a thumbs up. Thank you. Lynn B said, thanks for sharing. Oh my gosh, I bet that is the bomb banana bread that made your house bet your house that made your house smell good. I used to make banana bread and chocolate chip cookies all the time. I love lemon too, especially in my tea. I do love lemon in my tea. My daughter says, yuck. I love these cooking videos. Keep them coming. I'll be watching. Have a blessed week. Hugs. Thank you so much. Maintaining Michelle gave me a big hug, and big hug back to you. Linda Crazy for Yarn says, Lo, me always gills me up, but then, I think she meant fills me up, but then I always want something else in a while unless I eat at an all-you-can-eat Chinese buffet. Yeah, I know what you mean. And then Angie gave me a heart 2 hours ago. And then Angie Lupus Life says, I typically do not wear leggings for that exact same reason. They feel like they're trying to strangle my leg. Well, it's not the leggings, it's just me. Yeah, because, but I think I'm going to put 2 TV trays together. I know that sounds bad, you guys, but I don't have anything else to sew on. But I think I'm going to put 2 TV trays together and then maybe a board across, and I'll be able to put my sewing machine on that. And then I'm going to add, like I said, a strip down each leg on the outside of a coordinating stretchy fabric, and I have already figured that out, what I'm going to do. And then, yeah, so that'll work. And that way it'll make them a little bit looser, because I just don't like how tight they are. Ugh. I mean, they'll still probably be tight, thinking about it, because they're 92% polyester, 8% spandex. So even adding the fabric, and it's got to be a stretchy fabric, and I have some old pants I'm going to use. It's still going to be tight, but not near as tight. So that'll work. It'll just be a little bit looser feeling, So, yeah. And that's today's comments, and I'm sure you guys are probably bored to death with it all, and I'm sorry. Hope everybody has a great day. Tomorrow I'll show you guys the hats I've made for this week. I have a few made. I think I have 4 made, maybe 5. So anyway, next I want to make me a very lacy looking poncho. That's another thing that's on my wish list on Amazon, and for that it's not something I'm wanting to get. I'm just looking at the pattern or how it's made, and I did dimensions and stuff, and I'm going to make a very loose, very lightweight, very open weave poncho, lacy looking poncho, and then I'm going to use on the end of it some of my ruffle sachet ribbon yarn to make kind of a nice yeah. And so that way, because I am very subconscious, because I do have very big arms, you guys. See, you guys, I have really big arms. That's just how I am made. And yeah, and this part here is, yeah, it is some fat, but it is, when I do that, it is some muscle too. I used to do bodybuilding. But anyway, and me being really brave showing you guys that. Very subconscious out in public, and I have been going out with no sleeves on, but I'm still very subconscious and stuff, and I just want something kind of pretty to lay over the top of you can't, go with long sleeves and stuff, or I can't around Florida. It's just too hot. But that way, that would be nice. That would be very nice. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm making pork chops tonight and some kind of, I think I have enough potatoes left. I want to make potatoes and then probably cucumbers, because we still got cucumbers. So, yeah. So anyway, I hope everybody has a great day. And remember, I love you guys. And I do cherish your friendship so very much. And I think you guys are awesome. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.